Update, update, update. I did it, guys. I made it before midnight. What's up, Ravish? Hope you're doing well, buddy. I'm good. Chilling. YouTube fucking hit me with a... It's funny because we talked about copyright strike. Not copyright, community guideline strikes yesterday. They didn't hit me with one. They hit me with a warning. I just find it funny. I just woke up. It's 9 a.m. here. Oh, nice. $9 a.m. Loser. I'm just kidding. Waking up early doesn't mean anything. I just wake up early because I'm I got ADHD, schizophrenic brain. I do find it funny that a increasing amount of people think that waking up early makes you a better person, but it really doesn't. Personally, if my brain let me, I would love to sleep in. It sounds beautiful. And again, I slept after some time. That sounds worse. So like when I wake up, that's it. It's clean. I'm up. I'm up. Sometimes I'll nap, like quite very rarely, but it'll be like afternoon. Like maybe 3 p.m. It'll be like 15 minutes. And then I'll re-wake back up. Hi, buddy. I'm just looking at your progress on YouTube. It makes me feel good. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. My progress actually got worse. I was doing at 4 a.m. True. My progress actually got worse. Because YouTube was like, oh, you're going to show Pirate Bay? This violates our conditions. We're going to give you a warning. It's just their ability to do that, but not take care of bots, not take care of anything else that's actually like harmful, is actually worse in my opinion. But it's whatever. It's their company. This is why I'm gonna try to. Do you remember me? We talked previously about the Pine phone and you installed it on your phone. Good job. No. I don't remember what I did 20 minutes ago. I remember having a conversation with someone about the Pine phone though, which is awesome that you remember that. My memory is of a person with brain damage. Pine phone's great still. It's such a cool tool. Mine unfortunately has some issue on it that it will not install. What is the reason behind your channel name? It's kind of funny. I'm not going to tell you. It's going to be my secret lore, but there's a reason behind it. You could... It's funny because when I heard it, I made this channel before I posted, and then I had it for quite some time, I think. I'd have to go back and look for my post date, my creation date. Legend of OG GNU, good stream. Yes, everyone is up apparently at 11:59. But you remember making mom jokes? Of course I do. Look, if you can't, if you're gonna insult somebody, you should take all insults. First off, it's the internet, so I don't really care who insults me or my family. You are currently working as a... I don't work in tech, I'll tell you that. But I think if you make jokesters to people on the internet, you should be able to take jokes back regardless of the context of it is. Ooh, not gonna attack. And when I first made my channel's name, I thought I was just posting funny Linux memes, meme ha-has, and I ended up doing one short that got like 100. It got 100K, and I guess I kept posting. And it took a while to get that. Like my first one, like a couple of them got like 1,000 views. Like shorts, I thought shorts was like god tier. A way to keep consistently. It's not incel, bro. I just don't want you to look at like a cheese ball. No, my point is, I mean, an insult is subjective. You could think something is an insult. You saying it's not an insult is like you projecting that. Like, I shouldn't take it as an insult. I'm not. I personally don't care. But if someone's gonna make jokesters to me, then I will, in fact, make jokes back. Because it's the internet. We're gonna attack. And also, like, again, I mean, I'm not really concerned with how people need that one. I'm not really concerned about people's health. It's not my business. In hindsight. I'm gonna make again. I mean, you can. It's your choice. Just don't get butthurt. God damn, this guy's a real cuck. Ooh, my bones. Damn, all this damage. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Beautiful. I feel like if someone insults you, you'll beat their dead in the parking lot. No. But you forgot to tell me some best custom ROMs. None. There's no good ones. I mean, if you're going to, you can just use Lineage OS if you want to, or Calyx S is maybe okay. But you're taking the risk that they're not doing joking, by the way. Yes, only jokes, YouTube. No actual violence here. But the thing is, if you fundamentally put this custom ROM, you're putting a lot of trust into them. God damn. So, oh shit, motherfucker made him flying. So, like when you Calyx OS used to be installable on my OnePlus that I had, and for whatever reason OnePlus went demon mode and they decided to remove the ability to do a locked bootloader. Like they wouldn't allow you to relock it, and it could cause some issues down the road. Which was very counter their ideology, to be completely honest. What about multimillionaires and 8 inches in the? You know what's funny? I had that as my title. No issue on YouTube's end. No issues on Twitch's end. Put the word fuck. And like how Twitch wouldn't allow it. YouTube age restricted it. What about multimillionaires? BRB. And then I go and upload a short as a meme haha because I was in a McDonald's. And they're like, you're promoting piracy. It's harmful. I had to take a fucking like ethical class, quote unquote, like 7 questions on how to upload ethical content. And I'm like, dude, go fuck yourself. I'm gonna update my Gen 2, see you in a year. Yeah, especially with your CPU, probably. Man is about to recompile Firefox. And it's gonna be over for him. Ooh, a lot of 1 drops, nice. So, YouTube's strong ability to... Oh, nice. To be a bunch of cucks. And I understand them wanting to make a good environment. I'm actually okay with them removing bots. I'm okay with them removing scammers that are trying to scam people. I have no issue with that. I think that's fine for a safer community, so people don't click on links. And if you don't think that's a problem, I mean, it literally does exist. It's actually quite insane that this is even allowed. It's not that bad a CPU. Don't lie to me. So, and if you do draw 2 cards, if we live in a current environment, GCC took me 40 minutes to compile. God, I'm wrong. Gen 2 users don't have a girlfriend. They have to wait. Let's do this. Fuck these otters. Oh, damn. Gonna block that attack. YouTube has this landscape where it's making it very difficult for content creators to come on here, make content, and not think about, oh, I'm gonna be treated unfairly. I mean, Twitch does this as well, where and we'll understand favoritism. This is gonna be a better move. Boom, boom. There we go. And I think it's over. I can touch grass while compiling. True. I didn't know India had grass, though. I'm gonna be honest. Thought it was just a giant desert. Install Void. Void is nice. It is cool. So, or NixOS. I'm a Nix hater. So we live in this content space where people want to make money online, which is, I think, it's well within the right of people. It's completely fine. Ooh. It's gotta be booling. He lost still. So we live in this content society where people want to make money online. They want to make money. Only forest here. I live in a village. Only forest here. Sure, buddy. And I think it's a problem when these huge platforms that are making hand over fist, because we bring the users here, we bring the user base to a certain degree, and they're like, nah, you don't have 10 million subs, you have no reach. You don't have this, you have no reach. You don't have this. It's like, I don't know. I hear from a lot of people that like work in this space. They tell me the hours they work. They do, like, they don't really work for themselves. They work for YouTube at the end of the day. The audience, I mean, Linus Tech Tips said it himself. YouTube audience, your audience is the boss. But that's not necessarily true. YouTube is your boss. If you fuck with YouTube, if you fuck with, you're not legally required to be allowed. You have no contract. You're not required or allowed, forced to be allowed to be on these platforms. YouTube could look at a 10 million channel and just be like, we don't need you. You're problematic. We're paying you. We're giving you too much cut of our revenue. We're going to just shut you off. Obviously, that'd be insane and a terrible business decision, but it wouldn't shock me to see a huge channel. Luckily, I only have to update 2 apps. True. That's nice. Gen 2 problem. Hashtag Gen 2 problems. So these people act like they're independent, and they act like they can say what they want, but you can go look at channels that have had massive followings get deleted. Leafy is here as a prime example. YouTube did not give a shit about how much views he brought, how much tens of millions of subscribers tens of maybe hundreds of thousands of subscribers and millions of watch time hours. Free speech until it's not feasible. Free idea. Sure. We got to be careful with the free speech, because free speech, while I agree that it is important for society, the problem is free speech is supposed to protect you from government, not private entities. Private corporations do have the right over to, not honor that, because they're essentially, not that I think people should take a knee to them, you should just go to a different platform. I think people are confused on the idea of like how the First Amendment is. If YouTube doesn't want me here, it's within their right. They're a business at the end of the day. And I don't think the government should come in and tell you have to have this person on your platform, vice versa, because then that would be violating their rights at the end of the day. Even if I disagree with YouTube, even if I disagree with the premise of it, it makes sense. But I do think that not incentivizing your creators that bring you this kind of capital and this amount of money and keep this engagement, etc., is a terrible idea. Now, obviously, there are Rumble, in my opinion, I'm only on there because they're a lot less restrictive. Do you guys celebrate Pride Month? Define celebrate. That's like a very specific question. And very weird, actually, to ask. So when you have places like Rumble is in India, all Reddit mods changed logo to LGB. That's fine. They're allowed to. It's cool. I'm about people's rights, man. If you want to be gay, that's fine. If you think people should have less rights, I don't know what to tell you. You're talking to the wrong person. In India, LGBTQ is very few compared to... Yeah, because there's a lot of countries where it's illegal, which I think is insane. I want more rights, not less. I want people to have more rights, not less. There's never been a time in society where I think people should have less rights. Maybe if I was born in an era where my brain was... It looks ugly as fuck. Okay. You could say that. I think a lot of the internet looks terrible. But again, I do not care about people's sexual orientation. It is not my place. It is not a care. There's a lot of stuff that lives rent-free in your head that you care about. You care about a lot of weird stuff, man. I'm not gonna lie. But it's alright, There's a lot of stuff that just lives rent-free in your head. Man, this guy sucks. 3? Oh, my balls. Oh, my balls. What should I take out? This? Yeah. Fuck this guy. Oh my god, 3. This is gonna be... Oh, if I could get anything that doubles. Man, this guy's so fucking annoying. You know what? I got such a good hand, but such a... And the thing is, you know, when we live in a free society, oh my god, what a fucking bitch, bro. What a real fucking bitch. Yeah, I'm gonna lose this one, even with a nice hand. Fuck this guy. Fuck these blue decks, man. They're real cucks. Like, genuinely. Yep. I think I lost this. Yeah. Even with this, yeah, I lost it. What a fucking bitch. Flying and blue. What a fucking pussy. Fuck this guy. God, I hate blue decks. They're just fucking super cucks. Oh, I need to do what people used to tell me. Oh my god, I got so much gold. I need to be undoing these packs, man. You added meme channel in Discord, thanks. Yeah, of course. I'm trying to keep everything separated. Oh, beautiful. Let's go to the store. Oh, this is the new one? 10 alchemy packs. Ooh, so close. 10. 10 for 10,000? Let's wait till I get 3,000. 45 packs, guys. Let's wait till we get to 45k. 40,000. That would be awesome. Yeah, that's why I appreciate when everyone joins the Discord, the Matrix channel, the XMPP channel, and checks out my blog, man. That'd be awesome. The more educated people that are added, the better it is, because then I can learn more. I think it's always a learning opportunity. And memes and ha-has and funnies. I do like a good haha meme funny. YouTube apparently does not. I don't think... You know, the funny thing is Pirate Bay, you can just host... On Pirate Bay, you can just host Linux ISOs just so other people have access to them. For free. It's a peer-to-peer service. It's not even a pirate site. I mean, by definition. They're a link site. They just link you to this content. I'll never get 3 of those in a row again. That was crazy. But back to like my I guess, I mean, it's within people's perspective to choose where they consume their content, etc., etc. Just like how I don't think I need to be on Rumble or these alternative platforms, but I'm pushed into a point where, like, I don't have much choice. The viewership on there is not as good compared to YouTube. That is problem A. And how do we solve it? We push more people over to free and open source options. And then B, it is very heavily politicized in a sense on the front end. It is kind of cringe, in my opinion. I don't really like going down that route. It just doesn't seem fun. YouTube already shoves politics down their channels, like their echo chamber quite often. My entire For You page is completely all fucked up because I would just watch different and consume different content. I truly do miss the original YouTube, where I would be fed stuff on a good faith basis of like, hey, you liked this, you'll probably like this, and it's somewhat random. And that's why I kind of like... What is this got? Ward? Okay. Okay, yep. Good. I think I have enough. Yep. Later, bitch. So, I think it's becoming increasingly less of a choice of where I watch my content, and then, like, who's the less shittier version. Oh my god, dinosaur fucking Dex, man. What a bitch! Real bitch pants over here. I don't have much. I don't have much. Do you hear? And the thing is, like, YouTube has, like, the broadest reach. And because they have the broadest reach... Does he have trample? He does. This fucking loser does have trample. Because it has the largest reach, it's difficult to stay away from it. I mean, when you have people making millions of dollars on here, tens of thousands of dollars, life-changing money that they thought they could never reach, it does kind of suck that it's becoming the worst. Same thing with Twitch. Twitch, I mean, literally is becoming the worst. Man, this guy. It's a huge cunt. So we're in a weird spot where we don't have really a good alternative. I mean, pure Mastodon has been out. Oh, dude, this guy's a real thorn in my balls. I hate. Never mind. I take it back. Green decks are fucking cunts. Just the drop they get for the damage they do is just unrealistic. With Twitch, you don't have an alternative. Like, Kick can do it whatever it says. They can try as much as they want, but the viewership is a fraction. All the big channels are already getting like the most views on like Rumble and Kick, etc. So monetization is going to be very hard. Blue Sky is maybe your best alternative to Twitter because Mastodon's been out for a very long time. And it's like a lot of people shifted for a minute and then they stopped caring. And, you know, vice versa. And then Pixel Fed. And then PeerTube. I mean, I ran a Peer. Do you know what? Do you know? No, I don't. You'd have to explain it to me. And then you have TikTok. TikTok is its own fucking nightmare. It's a giant algorithm, and I mean, like, people just never gonna. I don't think there's gonna be. There has to be an extreme awakening in society for people to drop this kind of stuff, like an extreme one. Like, we had kind of I cringed a lot today. Definitely no excuse, but I've been intoxicated and couldn't stop talking. Very retarded of me. I'm dealing with some arrows. Oh, no, you're straight, man. Don't. He is a cricketer team. He won IPL after 18 years. Oh, nice. We don't watch cricket in the United States. We're, you know, we have football. No, don't cringe, man. You're straight. The internet's fine. I don't care when people 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I don't care when people post long content and me read it. I'm just a terrible responder sometimes. Sometimes I don't even know what to say. There's nothing wrong with there's nothing cringe about talking online in Indian Premium League. Oh, okay. I only know about cricket, one thing about cricket. I saw someone do a sports bet on it once, and they made a stupid amount of money. And then I found out, I looked into cricket for some reason, and I was like, wow, some of those fuckers can make good ass money. Cricket just looks boring. I mean, I'm not the person to talk about sports. I think most sports are boring. I can barely do, I could do UFC, I could do like mixed martial arts. I can watch that. I can watch MMA. Oh shit. In my opinion, yes, cricket is boring in my opinion. I get it. I get why people fucking watch it. It's like, I mean, I don't get why people watch soccer or football even. It's very boring to me. I can watch hockey, kind of. I need fast-paced shit. Like basketball, boring. Football, boring. I tried. Maybe if I go to a live game, I'll go to a live game, and I mean, it'll be kind of nice. I'm trying to think of some sport. Yeah, like hockey and MMA I can do. Ooh, nice. Maybe I'm good. Maybe I'm getting out. Arm wrestling is fun again. In my opinion. Competitive arm wrestling? Oh my god. Thank you, man. I respect your work and your philosophy for real. You have a young voice, but I think you're an older than me, and you're a really sensible person. Thank you. I appreciate that. It's very nice of you. We enjoy wholesome content. I would actually like to watch arm wrestling competition, but I'm afraid I'd get a fucking DMCA strike from the person. I can only imagine how terrible it is. I'm gonna stretch real quick and grab some water, guys. Remember, stretch your legs, do some jumping jacks, drink water. The real question in society is, what's the best fruit? I say mangoes. Mangoes is the best fruit. I can't do a poll here, but I'll do a poll here. Mango or watermelon? Those are the only two options in society: watermelon or mango. Tomato is the best fruit. Everything is better with tomato. It actually depends who you ask, from what I understand. If you ask a botanist, they say it's a fruit. If you ask a farmer, they'll say I think they say it's a vegetable. I think it's depending who you ask. Yeah, it's like bionetically, a tomato is classified as a fruit because it forms from the flower from a plant to that contains whatever. In culinary context, tomatoes are generally treated as vegetables due to their savory taste and uses in varied dishes. Interesting. But if you ask a botanist, they're like fruit. We should go with what the botanists say, though. They are right. It is a fruit. I do love tomatoes, though. Tomatoes are based. Oh, I could actually. Where's that? Can I edit this? No, I gotta delete it. Text poll. Tomato, watermelon, or mango. I still say mango. Best fruit. There we go. I still say mango. I can't even vote. I can't even vote my own fucking polls. Yay! Pizza without tomato is cheese bread, after all. True. But what if you dip it in marinara sauce? Does it become pizza after that? If I take cheese bread and dip it in marinara sauce, in pizza sauce, does it become pizza? That's the real thought-provoking questions. Ooh, my favorite card. It's Jover for this, man. You guys have little green sour plums out there? I don't know. I haven't really experienced too much plums. There's a ton of fruit and a ton of vegetables that... Oh, I fucking hate this motherfucker. No blocks. I'm just gonna take... Ooh. Oh, shit. We're gonna just get rid of that real quick. Gonna do his thing. There's a ton of fruit and vegetables that I have not experienced in my life yet. Which kind of sucks, because I was like, there's probably a ton out there that I could that taste so good. There was a YouTube channel where I think the guy was like, I'm gonna try every fruit around the world or something. Sour plums are my favorite. Nice. Plums are cool. I feel like I've had it somewhere. I just haven't interacted with a lot of I have three trees in my garden. Wait. Plums. Have I tried? I think I've tried dry plums. I do fuck with fruit. I don't have enough fruit. I like sour fruits than sweet. Yeah, I don't fuck with sour. Not gonna lie. I am more of a sweet, but then salty kind of guy. I need sweet. If I do sweet, I need salty afterwards. Sour, I like mild sour. I like mild sour. I'm like indiffer. Like I can't do like prunes Americana. Oh. Are they the same thing? Are prunes the same thing? That's all I need to know. I'm very uneducated about. Like I found out recently, paprika is just fucking dried chili powder. It's just chili. It's paprika is just red bell pepper in powder form or something like that. But you know, we Americans like to be out there. I could prevent from... No, I cannot. Let's attack. What's another good fruit? Star fruit's alright. Bananas are straight. I like bananas. Bananas pretty nice. Pineapple straight. Pineapple good actually. Peach is good. Lemon's good. I was on a lemonade kick for a minute. Like I was just like fucking. I was like, I want lemonade. Lemonade sounds great. I love lemonade. Who thought of this? I get like weird, almost borderline pregnancy cravings of food just randomly. Raw mango with salt. So in America, down south, watermelon with salt is huge. I don't know why. I have no idea what's going on, but I'm here. That one guy. Nice. We're playing Magic, talking about fruit for some reason. Ooh. He did not just say watermelon with salt. I did. By the way, watching right ways to buy Monero kind of tutorials got me a little freaked out. Do you have to connect where you teach how to really do it the best way? Yeah. I'm gonna be working on a blog post on how to buy Monero privately, but yeah, watermelon with salt, by the way. Damn, hexproof and flying based. Ooh. I'm gonna do a blog post on how to buy Monero privately, but the thing is, if you do say you do Monero wrong, like say most Monero compromisations that get compromised, that involve compromisation, are due to the fact of... Ooh, we're gonna unlock that instead. Ooh, we can do that. Monero compromisations generally come from the fact that people don't run their own nodes. That's the problem. Because people don't run their own Monero nodes, they allow some form of de-anonymization that can happen. There's really good documentation out there on why you should run your own node and how it solves a lot of problems. But in its nature, let's say you pick a well-respected, well-established private Monero node that you are connected to. I'm from Michigan, and salt with watermelon definitely isn't a thing here. And now I'm questioning the South. That's fair. You should question the South. There's nothing wrong with that. But the thing is, with if Monero, as long as Monero is relatively done correctly. What am I going to? Oh, yeah, I'll take the block. The thing is, if Monero is done correctly, and I win. If Monero is done correctly, you could buy Monero with a KYC implementation. Like, here's for example. Let's pop out a browser. Plums, guys. So, say we pick a KYC option like Coinbase. And I buy $100 on Coinbase, and I go over to fixed float. You would preferably do this with Lightning because it's cheaper. You go over to a company like Fixed Float that does swapping. You take your Bitcoin, you send it, and then you take your Monero and you receive it. And you receive the Monero. I took my KYC Bitcoin that is known to attach to me, and I swap it for the anonymous private cryptocurrency Monero that is private by default. I could do this, and then I will take my Monero. Obviously, like I said, do this with Lightning. It's so much cheaper. It's instant. It's faster. Lightning is the second layer. It's slightly more private, but let's say they know who it is. I essentially bought Monero, and then I can use something like this on Tails, a free Monero desktop wallet. It's easy to use, it's small, it's fast, it's beginner friendly, it ships with sane defaults that suit most users, but also can be configured for higher uncommon threat models. Everything routes through Tor. It's truly a great fiat, like it's truly a great tool that I use quite often to send my Monero. Now that I have my Monero in Feather, my Feather wallet, I take my Feather wallet and say I want it in a different spot to spend. I'm going to take it and then send it to my Cake wallet. And this could be my final destination where it is connected to my own remote hosted node. Cake is pretty easy. It makes privacy easy. It makes security easy. It's relatively easy service to understand. And then I can exchange it for gift cards, etc., etc. But you first have to understand how Monero is private. Monero is not anonymous. That is such a weird. While Monero is designed to be private, strong privacy features is not entirely anonymous. Even a user is anonymous by default due to its use of stealth address ring signatures, which hides the super senior. However, complete anonymity is not achievable. For instance, if you share personal details with another party, they will not get this information. Furthermore, that's you exposing your personal information, by the way. That's retarded. That's not a Monero issue. It's a you issue. While Monero transactions are harder to trace compared to Bitcoin and Dash, there are still potential vulnerabilities in text errors. They don't explain. This is why you should never, ever get this information from like a not like something like that. How hard privacy is, the extent of resources. We know that Monero is not 100% anonymous, but right now in 2025, it's very good. I forgot about this. I think somebody was trying to shill the new that new private cryptocurrency. AVAX is launching. Solana is getting confidential balances. Yeah, all these extra things that these cryptocurrencies have to add as an extra layer to do privacy when Monero from the ground up is private by default. Monero. We'll just go to get Monero. Man, believe it or not even using PayPal is illegal for me. Using a fucking VPN is banned for me since I have to use an ATM machine to make money. A number and screen, everything is logged on. And you should probably not be on YouTube. I mean, it depends. I mean, I do believe people could be in scenarios where they are being monitored by their. I mean, if you committed an illegal crime, obviously do not post your crime. If you committed a crime in chat, I'd be the worst person to talk to about. Because I think that if you committed a crime, that sucks, but don't incriminate yourself more. So there's good guides and resources, contribution. You know, we love FOSS in this bitch. Choose your wallet, get some coins, use it. Good services, use it for goods and services. But here's the best. What is the meaning? How can I contribute? How can I get Monero? How is Monero privacy different than other coins? Monero is not magic. If you use Monero, but give your name and address, obviously, to another party, you're not going to help. But the technical info is it uses a proof of work. Monero uses RandomX, an ASIC resistant and CPU friendly POW algorithm. I didn't do any crime. It's about geolocation. Oh, let's talk about crimes you've committed. True. Oh, you could be in a country that's heavily surveilling you. I mean, I agree. I wouldn't be shocked. So, proof of work is an ASIC resistant CPU friendly POW algorithm created by Monero community members designed to make use of mining specific hardware unfeasible. This is good. Monero previously used Crypto Night in various algorithms. There's more information. It has an emission curve to make sure there will always be an incentive to mine Monero. To keep it safe, the emission is infinite. There are two main emissions. First main curve, 18.3 million coins by the end of 2022, which we have already passed. Tail emissions, 0.6 MR per 2 minute block kicked in after the main emission was completed. Translate to 1% inflation with the percentage trending towards zero over time. Tail emissions. Blocks. A new block is created every 2 minutes. There is no maximum block size, but insert instant block word penalty and dynamic block size to ensure dynamic scalability. The main privacies is a way to tout the amount. You got ring signatures. The more ring signatures, the better it is. It's a way to hide the amount sent in a Monero transaction. Stealth addresses, one-time addresses for every transaction, one time, meaning that you cannot correlate the addresses to each other. Ring signatures. Oh, sorry, that's ring CT. Ring signatures is a group of cryptographic signatures with at least one real participant, but in no way to tell which way the real group won as all they appeared valid. Now, I have walked across the street without using a crosswalk. Well, if you were born in Japan, you were fucked. You just admitted that you committed a crime. And we will now behead you. So the easiest way to explain this is imagine you have a hat and you walk into a room with a group of friends. all these friends have a $20 bill. You all put the $20 bill inside the hat. You all pull out the $20 bill back out, and everyone looks at it. Nobody knows who handed in the $20 bill. Everyone looks the same. But if you want to make it more adjacent to what they're saying, is everyone walks in, 5 people walk into a room and they have a hat. They all put in a $20 bill. One of the $20 bills out of the 5 are real. Everyone pulls out the $20 bills and they put them in their pocket and they move on. Now, we do not know who had the fake $20 bill. All we know is that you all put a $20 bill inside the hat. That is it. That is the simple way to understand ring signatures. Everyone looks like they validly put a real $20 bill in the hat and everyone pulled it out. Transactions over Tor I2P, I don't think that's forced. And then Dandelion plus. Dandelion plus. I think these are technologies that are in the works. There's merchants, there's exchanges, there's places you can buy it, there's places you can sell it, there's companies that accept it. I bought some stuff in real life with Monero. I've bought in real life stuff with Lightning. I think that this is going to be a good feature. I do have fundamentally a lot of problems with Bitcoin because Bitcoin is more of a shill type of technology where people care about the price. They do not care about the actual fundamental technology that it's being built upon. That is my problem with Bitcoin maxis. They can suck my dick if they're listening. And if they ever come across this, fuck you guys. Now, what makes Monero more promising? I treat it like digital cash. I pay for my podcast hosting, yellowball.fn in Monero. I have purchased my VPN provider with Monero. There are a lot of digital services that I fundamentally rely on in a sense, and I use Monero. Now, how do I get it? Again, I have my own Monero node, so I trust the final say in it at the tail end. But most importantly, I have my own Lightning node. I host my own Lightning node for various reasons. Explaining the technicalities of the Lightning is somewhat out of scope, and we could sit here for quite a while and discuss it. Like, I could go over it, and it would still be out of scope. It is somewhat a complex thing to wrap your head around because you have to understand liquidity, you have to understand channels, and I'm not saying it's impossible to understand. I just think that it is something that you should go read on, get a grasp of it, have a really good technical breakdown of it. But once you understand how to run your own Lightning node, then you take digital sovereignty a step further. People can send you then Lightning, which is more private, especially if you control the node, and then you can take that Lightning, exchange it for Monero, and then while your wallet is also connected to your own node, accept that Monero. This is theoretically the most private way to do it. You control almost every aspect of it besides the swapping aspect of it. But again, the linkability is almost non-existent. Then you can take that Monero, send it to a different wallet if you want to, and then spend it as needed. And it's pretty fresh. It's pretty hard to trace that back to you, especially if you are taking into accountability that you route everything through Tor. That also makes it increasingly a little bit harder to de-anonymize people. There's options eventually going to be for I2P. I mean, you fundamentally you're just moving digital cash. This isn't to avoid paying taxes. This isn't to commit crime. This is just because I think we're in the digital world. We should have the digital version of cash, and Monero is our only option that we should only look at its current time in 2025. Anything after that comes across that maybe potentially I'm learning how to write personal web server in C from scratch. I will write it tutorializer. Oh, based. You should write in Rust though. C? Absolutely not. We are Rust stands. No, that's awesome. And I think that it's good to learn about these technologies because you need to adjust your threat model always to whatever the shift is changing. The reason I do not show my face in my YouTube channel is because I have a fear that in the future, YouTube will scrape all my videos for my face and then use it in some fucking insane language model where I have no choice. I have no way to opt out. So I'm not really worried about the privacy part of it as much. I could have just stayed faceless 100% of the time, but there are some times where I do like to rant with the camera on me because it helps me with the talking and the learning process of how I structure my sentencing. This is not something that I think everyone needs to do. I mean, there are plenty of faceless channels out there, but I do not like the idea of YouTube taking this information and then scraping it and adding it to the language model and selling it. Or, if not worse, using it. Ooh, my favorite combo. Oopsies. Oh, that could have been worse. Oh god, not this combo. We gotta end this motherfucker quick. Hell yeah, that's how you do it, baby. Fuck that guy. Ooh, I did not play the right person. Damn it. Oh, I need one more anyways. Come on, give me one more land. Give me one more land. Ooh. Everyone always does 3 damage. Hell yeah. Okay. It's over. Wow, that's crazy. No attacks. Can I see the name of YouTube? I really love you to check out sometime. I think you'll... Yeah, that's fine. Ooh, I think I lost this one. 3, 6, 7. Yeah, I lost. Man, what a bitch card. That's truly a bitch card. Damn, they rejected my appeal. What a bunch of cucks. All about low-level programming and system engineering, Linux, heavy. Dr. Jonas Birch. Nice. Low-level programming is cool. We have a chat server. If you ever wanted to hang out, you're always welcome. Most welcome. Oh, thanks. I appreciate that. Yeah, I'll check that out. Actually, I like learning about low-level programming. It's a very cool concept. Man, he's got some long. Yeah, all C developers have at least 2 to 5 hour live streams. It makes sense. Man, fuck that guy. That was a really specific counter. All right, guys, thanks for stopping by. I appreciate y'all. I've streamed for 1 hour, my mandatory 1 hour to keep the YouTube algorithm gods happy. I appreciate everyone joining the chat and giving me knowledge and information. Follow me on Rumble, follow me on Odyssey, follow my blog. Fuck YouTube for taking down my short that was grinding and climbing the view ladders. But that's okay. And I'll